I remember the first time I came to Nirvana Comics, and I actually ordered something that I flew to order. I think it was the Robotech one.
Oh yeah, you're the Robotech guy, right?
Yeah, there's that. Nice. Yeah.
There are like 3 of you in the world.
Yep.
I'd order comics at other stores, of course, but we get to a point and you asked me for my card information, and that kind of threw me because I didn't have it in my hand yet, and my wife was there, so like I had to explain that situation.
Right.
So so why do you operate like that? What's the thinking behind having us pay for something that we haven't received yet?
It's a really good question, and that's something we get asked a lot in here because we do require people for special orders to prepay for them. And the simple answer is it's protecting the shop. Because this was probably the first or second time I'd ever met you. Didn't really know you that well when you came in, so you were just really you were a potential new friend, but really you were just a stranger off the street at that time. It's to protect the shop. 99% of our customers are awesome people who, when they order something, they show in promptly and they want to pick it up. I mean, sometimes you have to, kind of hold them off with a stick because they want it so desperately. They want it before we can even order it. They don't want to wait for it to get here. But every now and again, you get a customer who isn't so prompt with paying, and that kind of sucks for the shop because we don't get that luxury with Diamond. We have to pay for our Diamond shipments every single week when they come out, and it's not cheap for a shop our size, and we're not one of the larger shops. I mean, we're a good mid-sized shop. I think for Knoxville standards, we're a fairly large shop, but by national standards, we're probably a mid-sized comic book store, and we write large checks to Diamond every week in the thousands of dollars. Every single week we have to pay for them. 20 minutes before you came in here, I was working on our initial order for May, and I just finished the Marvel section. Just Marvel Comics alone. My order is going to be about $3,500 for the month of May. That's not including any graphic novels that I order. It's not including any action figures or statues, or even our free comic book day stuff that I ordered for May. That's just our new comics that come out in May, and that's at the discounted price. That's not full retail. That's what I actually pay for them in May. It's going to be slightly more than $3,500 just for Marvel. Now I've still got to do DC and Image and Vault and Black Mask and Aftershock and Dark Horse and all the other publishers. So it's very scary to be committing that much money to that much product 2 months before it ever hits the shelves. So add on top of that, someone coming in wanting to pre-order a $500 statue or a $200 action figure. Committing that type of future revenue to a really expensive, really niche item is very, very difficult without having some sort of guarantee up front. So that's why, especially with new customers and people that we haven't built a relationship with, that we do require them to prepay for their special order items. It's nothing personal, it's just what we kind of have to do to protect the shop. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here very much longer. Subscribers get the luxury of placing special orders, and we wait to charge them until the book arrives. Now, we do keep their card information on file, and most of our subscribers get automatically billed every single week when their new books come out. Our subscribers love it, actually. At first, some of them can be a little put off by it because it's a new experience for them, but after a while, they discover that they really, really like it because they show up at the store and they get this big stack of books and they get to walk out the door feeling like they didn't pay anything for it. And probably 80 to 90% of our subscribers now here in Knoxville are signed up for the auto pay, and they really love it. And we have very, very few complaints after people have tried it out and have used it. In the beginning, it's a little bit difficult, to convince people to switch the way that they've always done it. To convince them that, hey, this is a good idea for you and for us. But once they get into the system and learn how it works, they see that it benefits them and us at the same time.